A lot of chat about Kojima and what he did at the end of that game, but it's only fitting that the first goal this season comes from Tim Parker. He did it last year, and he did it again this year.
What has Tim Parker not done? If you look at last year, he's a journeyman. He's been in the league for a while, but he'll say last year was one of his best years, right? He was an all-star. He was up for Defender of the Year. He made the MLS Best 11. What did he not do well? Well, the problem is now he has to back that up and do it again. I had a chance to sit down with him as he goes into year 2 here in St. Louis.
All right, we're already coincidentally one game into the season, man. But how do you feel coming into what is another big season here in St. Louis, personally, but also as this team in a bigger picture?
Excited for the year ahead. As a team, it's nice that we have the familiarity we have with the locker room. You know, there's only been a couple of new guys that we've added into that locker room that kind of have to get used to what we do, who we are, and what we're about. So it is nice having a big part of that locker room returning this year.
I thought you were a defender, but you've now scored the first goal for the team, period, last year. First playoff goal. And now the first goal this season. I mean, I don't think Curnow is going to make you the striker or anything, but it's got to be pretty cool to know. I know you want to contribute, however, but it's got to be cool to contribute that way.
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, I mean, I haven't scored a lot of goals in my past before coming here. And being able to find the score sheet has been something that I've been lucky to do while in my time here, and hopefully there's more to come this year as well.
Yeah, man, I know when you scored last year, I know it was a double thing. You scored, but you also made a little announcement, right?
Yeah, no announcement this year. No announcement this year. Strictly just a good first goal. Just a good first goal.
Obviously, you were announcing you all's first child, right?
Yeah.
Well, what's it been like? I'm a father of 3, so I know it's different every single day. But what's it been like going on that new kind of journey as a person as well?
Yeah, it's been awesome. It gives you a whole new meaning and a whole new reason why. Brad likes to say it as well. Why you do what you do, what your purpose is. And the last couple of weeks have been a lot of fun. You know, the off season was really nice. I got to spend a lot of time with him every day. And then now he's kind of almost at that 6-month mark where, you know, they get a lot of personality, so it's been really fun.
Last year, obviously, you had a lot of individual, accomplishments. You were up for Defender of the Year, an All-Star, MLS Best 11. The team broke, I feel like, every expansion record there is, man. How do you build on that in year 2? Like, people are like, all right, let's do. St. Louis fans, St. Louis is great, but they're going to want to see you do it again, right?
Yeah.
So how do you build on that?
Yeah, I tried not to set the expectations too high, but yeah, I think it's one of those things where the year we had last year is pretty unprecedented. Obviously, we still want to achieve success, and what success looks like this year might be different than what it looked like last year, just because now we might know things that we didn't really know last year. So we might be able to adjust things and alter them in ways that will give us greater success. Personally, it's hard to top last year from every standpoint, from becoming a dad to everything on the field as well and stuff off the field. But yeah, I'm just excited to kind of continue to grow in St. Louis and continue to kind of get to know the city and get to know the fans.
Now, that conversation with Tim was actually even longer than that, so coming up tomorrow on Nightcap, catch more of that. But it's his birthday. I got to start out by saying that it's Tim Parker's birthday, so I don't know if he's watching, but happy birthday. But he was a guy that was an integral piece of this team last year.
Yeah, and when you look at his play on the field, it speaks for itself. But through the preseason, when talking to Tim and talking to some of the guys around the team, his job as a leader on this team is what really has stuck out to me this preseason. There's new guys on this team. You see Kojima, who scored the game winner here at City Park just the other night. It's his leadership on the team, his vocal leadership and how he leads by example that's been so critical in them having success last year and will be as them moving forward this year. And it's been clear through their 5 preseason games and their CONCACAF game that has been the reason why this team's so connected early on this season.
Yeah, and Berkey will say they were a team of co-captains that really helped them to get where they are. Now, seated